This is why a narcissist will continue to hurt you no matter how well you treat them. Narcissists expect us to satisfy all of their demands and desires. Their unyielding position originates from their belief that they are inherently superior and entitled to certain privileges. In contrast, you are beneath them in their minds, and you should consider yourself fortunate if they pay you any attention at all. If you offend their emotions or belief in their inflated sense of self-importance, they will make you feel like trash at their feet. We all know that this is not true, but if you hurt their emotions, they will act accordingly. Narcissists may give others the impression that they are dominant and superior, but they can also play the victim card to get what they want. Narcissists who are persuaded that acting like a victim will help them achieve their goals will not hesitate to employ this tactic. Narcissists may attempt to elicit pity by portraying themselves as defenseless victims in need of rescue from an abusive partner, a troubled past, or the absence of a caring, non-abusive romantic partner. People who feel compelled to assist others are frequently drawn to those in need. Those who accept a narcissist's invitation can expect to receive significantly more than they bargained for. Narcissists are dangerous because they place us in perilous situations by pressuring us to do things we know we cannot do, knowing that if we fail, we will only experience pain and suffering. You will be perplexed as to the cause of their abrupt, unexpected anger, and you will likely sob in your room before closing the door. Then, and only then, will you resolve to improve yourself. In contrast, they enjoy your suffering because it contributes to their inflated sense of self-importance. You can only assist them in maintaining appearances and acting out their script while they are preoccupied with their own thoughts, emotions, and desires. In such an existence, the only constants are isolation and rejection. Here, the narcissist's unreasonably lofty standards come into play. Typically, narcissists are motivated by their desire for admiration from others. Their home's gloomy ambience necessitates a constant need for reassurance from the outside world. They have no regard for the individuals around them, regardless of their identities. They have never experienced happiness or fulfillment. Narcissists seek fulfillment for external sources because they believe they cannot provide it for themselves. For this reason, narcissists will do anything to obtain the approval of those around them, and it is common for them to place a high value on superficial friendships and partnerships. The more individuals they can gather, the better. They can only achieve success if everyone adores them. As they must rely on willing participants, it is their responsibility to leave irrefutable evidence of their exploitation of those who assent. However, if they do not respond, what can be done? They deserve respect because they have earned it. Moreover, someone must be responsible for failures. Instead of accepting responsibility for their actions, narcissists will place the blame on others. They have no trouble placing the blame and embarrassment on their nearest family and friends. According to them, others are to blame for their errors and mistakes. You have not yet reached the final page. When it comes to their own safety, narcissists frequently attempt to place the responsibility on those closest to them. If you refrain from bothering them with inquiries and criticisms, everything will be fine. They want you to accommodate their every whim in order to maintain their composure and positivity. Maintaining their favor requires unquestioning submission and acceptance of their fabrications. It is your fault if their lives are not fulfilling. No one else can or should accept responsibility for this. If you assume their positive emotions, you will also adopt their negative ones, according to the narcissist. Narcissistic mothers have unreasonable expectations of their children. The children should make their mother their top priority and make any necessary sacrifices to ensure her happiness. They want their spouses and offspring to take care of the home and children so they can do whatever they please. When interacting with a narcissist, you can expect them to hold you to a very high standard, whether in a professional or personal context, such as a family or romantic relationship. Narcissists are sensitive to criticism due to their persistent need for external validation. They project their inner misery onto everyone in their immediate vicinity. Therefore, it is not surprising that they do not comprehend why we would choose to set healthy limits or judge them when we say the antithesis of what they want. They are so enraged because we are refusing to meet their demands. They perceive the fact that we refuse to be their captives and tolerate their mistreatment as proof that we lack empathy for them and are actively working to overthrow them. True narcissists would enhance our lives if they were genuinely interested in us. If this were the case, they would reconsider their hostile response. This demonstrates that it is not our responsibility to make them feel better, as this is an impossible objective. Some narcissists will claim they need our love and support to maintain their relationships with us. They need us because they recognize they can benefit from our assistance, and they do not care if our demise helps them. Is not that rather depressing? Let's eliminate the necessity to do that. In addition, I would like to emphasize how our scars and low self-esteem can make us susceptible to narcissists, who will appear to be our savior and give us the affection we've longed for our entire lives. The narcissist would have us believe that they exist solely for our entertainment. When we want others to heal our wounds and help us move on, it is incredibly difficult to have healthy relationships. To avoid being sucked into a relationship with a narcissist, you must first appreciate and embrace yourself as you are. In sum, we can identify and pursue our unique path to pleasure. Those who are narcissistic should not place their responsibilities on the shoulders of others. Never give a narcissist the power to convince you that your happiness depends on them. I sincerely hope that you learned something from watching this video. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the section provided below. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see similar content in the future, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. I admire it a lot.